Good morning. It is Wednesday, December 3, 11:19 a.m. Life is going by way too fast. And that goes with everything online as well. Social media is just, I don't know, maybe that's a part of it. There's just so much content out these days that it feels like your mind is always occupied. You can get information whenever you want. You can get entertainment whenever you want. You can literally just doom scroll for the entire day and you would be occupied. But I'm not sure if it leaves most of the people out there satisfied. You kind of keep craving more. You need that constant dopamine hit. So what I want to do more consciously, it's something that I've been doing, is just to slow down and create something that doesn't need to be so fast paced. So right now I'm just recording a sort of video journal expressing these sort of thoughts. I do have a sort of like talking point list that I can look up at and grab ideas from. But I do want to speak mostly from the heart, from the top of my head. And I'm going to try to apply the things that I've been learning with speaking into this video. So, eye contact with the lens. I'm not going to try to increase my rate of speech because quite frankly, my brain thinks pretty slow at times, or it takes a little bit of time to get warmed up. But I'm not going to rush myself. I'm not going to try to say any sort of filler words. I will try using gestures. I will try to have my body a little bit more relaxed just so that I can apply all of these things together. And I want to do it consciously. I want to go on and say that short form isn't necessarily bad. Short form content, or like the more faster paced content where you're able to just like scroll and get a new video just like that could be completely irrelevant to the last video, which kind of stimulates your brain in a way where you're used to getting this quick dopamine hit, all of this new information at once, that it can be hard at times to just work for something for a long period of time. How can you stay focused if you're always used to just getting new pieces of information every single time, right? So something that I'm trying to reduce, maybe not completely get rid of at the moment. I feel like this is going to be like a lifelong battle at this point. It's like straight up an addiction. It's trying to lessen my screen time in specifically short form apps or short form content. Don't get me wrong, they're awesome, especially if you get your algorithm good to an extent. But of course, you're always going to get that sort of like brain rot here and there, and then you could go down like a rabbit hole. So it's best to limit these things, or at least be conscious, be aware, be present of what you're doing. It's very easy to just get lost and scroll for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. But the more you do it, the more you train your brain to sort of feed off of that, or get used to that. So that means that your attention span will get lower, right? It makes sense. The long form videos will start to feel long. They won't feel entertaining. It'll feel like some random 26-year-old, almost 27-year-old is I can't speak, is yapping to you on a YouTube video. I'm gonna take a breather. That was a horrible like jumble of words, or I don't even know what happened there. Like I couldn't even speak. Breathe, Jason, breathe. But the long videos start to feel slow, And sometimes slow is better. I'm not sure how the saying goes, but slow is smooth and smooth is fast. I'm legit gonna search it up, like live. Let's search it up together, guys. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Yeah, that's exactly the phrase. And I think I've sort of found this phrase through like racing. I'm into cars. I like racing simulators, and they're very fun. So that's how I kind of gotten to know that like little quote: slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And it makes sense when you're driving, right? You don't want to go around a corner too fast and you lose all of that momentum. You end up slowing yourself down more in comparison to if you slowed down a little bit before and attacked the corner a little bit differently. So there's a lot of variables to racing, but that's just like one principle that you can apply in your day-to-day life, in content. Sometimes you don't have to get rid of content, of consuming, but sometimes consuming them at a slower rate will allow you to digest it more, especially if you want to learn something new, a new skill. Like if you were to watch an Instagram video or a TikTok video, a short form video basically, on a language that you want to learn. Sure, you might retain it, but you're going to get a whole lot more retention if you were to watch that video with your full focus and actually just soak it all up. So I guess long form videos and short form videos have their pros and cons. It's just, at this point in time, I think short form videos have more cons than pros, just because of how much content there is out there. But that's why I'm creating these YouTube videos. I don't think that many people watch them. Hopefully some people listen to them. But I just want to record myself yapping with minimal to no edits. Literally the videos where you see me doing like a talking headshot, they have been with no edits at all. Maybe I'll start doing lighter edits, just cut the silence in between. But I feel like the silence kind of gives it an even more relaxed vibe. If this is not what you're looking for in terms of content, then so be it. You can scroll away. But if you're still listening right now, you probably might be into this sort of stuff like I am. I don't know. If you feel overwhelmed, or maybe you feel like life is going by a little too fast, do a little audit, do a little checklist. Are you being present enough? Are you consuming too much content, too much short form content specifically? Have you been taking the time to just take a deep breath and be present, be grateful for where you are at this present moment? And I know it sounds weird, like, oh, who's this 26-year-old that's just like telling me to be grateful and stuff. Trust me, it works. Like I kind of realize how I look right now. I'm like, bro, this guy's just like yapping about some random stuff that I already know about. But like, I feel the same way with a bunch of stuff that I listen to. Like you're like, I already know this. Why am I why is this getting repeated? It's things that I already know. Good, then apply it. But a reminder could never do you no harm. It sort of gives you that like little kick to go back, to give you that extra bit of momentum. So yeah, it's already December. That's crazy. Of 2025. What have I accomplished? What have you accomplished? Have you accomplished all of your goals? And don't let the new year dictate on what goals you're going to be setting and when you're going to achieve them. As long as you're working towards some sort of goal, as long as you have a goal that you're actively working on, then it doesn't matter where you are in the year. Just keep working towards that goal. Keep giving it your best. You don't need to wait for the new year. Again, that's like something that I've been hearing for years now. That's probably something that you've heard for a while, but it's nice to hear that reminder. Man, this year has flown by, but I think I've definitely grown as a person. I would have never allowed myself to sit in this much silence in a YouTube video where I didn't cut it out at the beginning of this year, maybe even at the middle of this year. But here I am, just posting these sorts of videos where I'm yapping. And, the views are still the same. I think I've been getting a little bit more engagement. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much to whoever's listening to whatever I'm yapping about at that current time. Appreciate everyone for commenting. So I'm taking this time out of this video to just be grateful, to be thankful for everyone that has made this all possible, for me to be able to just yap in front of a camera just because I can. And this is something that I love to do. Just yap about anything and everything that I am interested in. May not be the most exciting things, but I really appreciate you for sticking around. But if you want to help a boy out, your brother out, how do you say that? If you want to help a brother out, you can leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. You don't need to be a stranger. We can all be friends here and just engage in my content. Please. You don't need to check out the links in the description that will give me a kickback because they're affiliate links. Just interact with my videos, and I promise I'll start showing more of my true self. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go work on another YouTube video and another YouTube video and another YouTube video, because I want to post YouTube videos, and this is something that I like to do regardless of if I'm getting paid to do it or not. Hopefully you find that same sort of passion. I'm rooting for you. Thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow. I hit my nail on the desk and it kind of hurt.